Juggalos, hello, Jugga, hello, Jug, hello, Jug, hello. We're back. It's been a little bit for me since I've harvested the moon. Um, like I don't know, not insanely long or anything. Just been a few. I don't know. It feels like it's been ages, but it's been like I don't know, 3 days, 4 days, which is longer than I've been doing. It's the longer break I've taken. We're now about to be in August. If you want a timing, it's the last. Maybe not the last day, like second. I don't know. It's the 30th, July 30th today. For a for those of you who try to figure out when I recorded these things. Okay, we're still in spring or fall. I mean, we get acclimated again. Wait, I know what I want to do though. Make some food for my lady. Sorry, the fan might have been right on you. My bad. My bad. I don't care, not my problem. Bam, bam. We got for choose for my lady. Let's take it on over in a bed. Oh. I'm gonna harvest. It's very loud right now for me. Okay, turn it down a little bit. Oh shit. Well, I can't even sell that, so that was pointless. Adjusting some volume things. Okay. Well, I'll just have to make another one. Give her an egg. I'm gonna give her an eggplant. Gonna give her an eggplant right in the place she likes it. Where's my fucking basket? Okay. Wait, why are these done and those ones aren't? I'm gonna save some of these. I might have already, but we'll save some more for recipes and shit. Wow, this is picking up every little noise I'm making. Get some of these. What could be in the refrigerator? What could be in there? I like spring's music the most, I think. I mean, fall. This season's music. God. I want the honey for the house. So we gotta go back and put that in there too. The apples too, you know. How about them apples? How you like them apples? How you like them? How you like them? How you like them? How you like them apples? Should've got milk too. I've been watching Malcolm in the Middle for a while now. Oh god, I forgot I had those creatures. Wait, I have seeds to plant? Shit. And the episode I'm on, because I'm right now I'm in like season 4. So I'm kind of almost over, I guess. I think it's like another, well, no, it's pretty long seasons. I don't have a clue how much longer there is. I think there's like a season or 2 left after this, and they're all very long. Oh, my eyes in extreme pain suddenly. This episode, Hal, who is, you know, Walter White, Bryan Cranston, has become the architect. He's getting his wife fat on purpose. The architect is Pierce Brosnan, who is better known as, the, you know, 007. But in this episode, Bryan Cranston, Hal's getting his wife all fat and chunky. He likes a chunky monkey. But that was funny. Also, another episode, some guys make meth in his backyard, which was also funny because, you know. I don't know. I never watched the show when I was a kid, though. I didn't really care about it. And all the other kids were watching it because it was coming out back then. And I just kind of ignored it. Like, I didn't relate to any of it, and it just felt kind of lame. But I'm liking it now. Chickens laying eggs all day. You could continue Operation Sell Chickens and Grow Chickens, but there's no real reason to. I'm doing pretty good with the money in this game. Ahead of the curve. Go-getter, as they call me in this game. The chickens are just sleeping if they're not sick. So I'm still replaying Endwalker, and I guess the lead-in to Endwalker on my other character. And I'm just remember, I mean, I hated, I still do. I really, my first time through though, you know, I love Final Fantasy XIV. Super unbelievably love it, and super unbelievably excited for Endwalker when it came out. I'd been waiting for it. And I'd already just replayed through the whole game, you know, to get to that point. On that new character, like I mentioned before. And I was super excited and everything, and then I'd what am I gonna do? I had not finished Endwalker. I mean, I had not finished Shadowbringers post game fully on my other on my original character that I was playing the game on before I started playing with the other person. And boy, not only like, so there are good elements in the very end of, well, I guess it depends where you can't the cutoff to be. Let's say the place, once you leave the place, Shadowbringers mostly takes place, like once you're back to like because, you know, you can go wherever you want in the game, obviously, once you've been there once. But, oh. Welcome, welcome! Have you come back to buy something? Oh, these seeds you want to find at the supermarket. I want some, spring? I feel like I already have cabbage growing. I'm just doing it anyway. Set in storage. I think it's a thank you. It looks like it's empty. You go home, so you'll find it in the box. Just come again. I'm thinking to get that other power berry, how many would I need? 9. I'm not gonna do math in my head. She wants 100 or something. Bam. If I could see my mouse, it would be really helpful. There you go. Power berry back to nature. Oh, I forget what I was talking about. 91 flowers. So I need 10. And then, like, I need 11. I need 11. When do I plant these? Summer. Doesn't matter what kind of flowers they are. Wrong button. Oh no. Okay. Plant 91 flowers. Okay. Any you can do in spring? Thanks for that. Okay, you didn't tell me about any of those. Okay, so I need 11. I don't really want to take care of 11 fucking... Well, we'll have them in our storage. It doesn't mean we have to do it. Oh my god, I get it, dude. You don't have to explain. Why are you the only character who talks about this? Always has like a box to shop any time. Hey, girl. What I was saying is, at some point during Push Shadowbringers, you eventually get back to where most of the story's taking place in the, like Limsa Lominsa and shit again, which is fine. But like that's an easy cutoff point story. Like to tell you an example of what I'm talking about without spoiling anything. Like, you know, what's going on in the story, whatever. Like right around the point where your missions are mostly taking place back in the old city, like the original Realm Reborn cities, even not like the other ones. Like where it's like, oh, go to Limsa Lominsa to talk to this person, go to here and go to there, and it gets so boring. It's boring. And then what? I don't know. Man. There's a good chunk. There's a big, I mean, just like all the other parts, there's a big post Shadowbringers thing, and it's all good. But then you get to the post Shadowbringer portion where it's completely disconnected now from Shadowbringers, and it's just building up that's why I call it the lead into Endwalker, because that's what it becomes. It becomes this part that focuses on like building up to Endwalker. I don't remember if I have anything with them. I don't think I do. I have to have, because I have seeds right here. Did I buy like the buttermilk or whatever? Mayonnaise fucking machine or some shit? Didn't I buy something? Did I choose not to? I feel like I swear to God. I don't swear to anybody, but I swear at you. Fuck you. I thought I had bought that thing last time. Or one of those times. I don't know, I guess not. Well, you know, we'll go to the blacksmith tomorrow if I remember. You are not doing a fantastico job, guys. And it just keeps nosediving from there. Like, you finish up the Shadowbringers kind of stuff, start going back to the old places, because it's just what they always kind of do. Not always, but, you know... No, maybe it's just this, and that's just remember from last time. You know, it's just like, go back to these old... the places from the original, which makes sense for Endwalker, because it's like... Hey, you know, I mean, you're always going back to Limits and shit anyway, but it's like, hey... You're doing stuff back here again with these people and these places and stuff, because we're building up to Endwalker, where you're going to be doing everything all the time with everybody. You know, it's like a big world thing. The lead in to Endwalker... Now, I absolutely despise Stormblood. I think it's one of the worst things ever. Alameda, not all of Stormblood. I like the Mongolian area, you know, where the Dragon Girls are from. I don't remember the names of these places, man. But it's basically just Mongolia. And I like Little Japan. Not as much as I thought I would, but I like Little Mongolians better. Mostly because Dragon Girls are just, oof, amazing. What if Ishtola was a Dragon Girl? Ooh. Not be the same, and I would not want it. But I do like them Dragon Girls. But, like... So yeah, you go back to these old places, which is fine. You always do in the story anyway, in all the parts. You're always going back to the old places and this and that. They're never old places. It's a whole big story with the whole world. Except for Heavensward, it's kind of very, very constrained. It works amazingly for it, though. But Stormblood I absolutely hate. Like, not even just as Final Fantasy XIV. I hate Stormblood. I hate Alamigo. I hate the, you know... Stormblood itself as a whole, again, like, there's parts of it I like... Like, I do like I like the Japan stuff, story-wise. I like the characters, other than Alamegans. I like everywhere you go, other than Alamigo and Alamigo-related places. Like, I don't jokingly hate Alamigo. I genuinely cannot stand Alamigo. To the point that it's the only place in the game. Stormblood, Alamigo portions are the only parts in the game that I did not do all the side quests. In fact, on the count I was playing with somebody, we just skipped all the non-blue side quests there, which is a first for me, and just came back way later and did them when we were like playing for less time and didn't want to get into a story thing. Usually with Final Fantasy XIV, and games in general, I am the type who, you know, does everything before moving on. Every single side quest, every single thing I can do, every single thing I can explore. I like to do that first before moving on, but Stormblood, just, man, and Alamigo, I mean, is just... I genuinely hate Alamigo. And every character related to Alamigo, other than Monago, I give a free pass to, because she's cute. I absolutely hate everything about Alamigo, and every character tied to Alamigo, other than Shlope, and, you know, Mr. the Gladiator, basically. Russell Crowe himself. I mean, it's not Russell Crowe, but he's pretty much literally just Russell Crowe's character, Maximus. Anyway, you know, you get to that part of the game, or no, I mean, Endwalker, First off, the lead into Endwalker, whether you want to call it post Shadowbringers or pre-Endwalker, takes place like 80% in fucking Alamigo, so I despise it already. I despised it the first time too. I was so upset. I was so fucking mad to have to go back there again. And they keep making you go back there, and they keep having every cutscene there, and they keep having every story mission there. It's terrible, and there's no explanation for it other than, I don't know, because it involves Garleans. So? Another thing, and I'm not gonna, this has nothing to do with where I'm at right now in the game, but with no explanation, this is a problem I had with Endwalker, actually. It's not a spoiler or anything. Unless you include, like, I don't know, the idea of old characters coming up in the part they've openly said all the time is, like, the big conclusion to this story that's been going on for 11 real-life years. Until they start, you know, the new story. But this is the end of that story that's been going since 1.0. I've not gotten to this point in Endwalker in the second playthrough, but I already know it, obviously, because I've played it before. But it's not a spoiler. But there's no explanation ever for why the Japanese characters and Japan itself, I mean, obviously, it's called something else, like Yangxia or some gay shit. It's Japan. Domans, obviously, is what they're called, but, like, I don't remember the locations. I guess Doma. They never help for shit in Endwalker. They don't show up a single time. They're literally completely uninvolved in Endwalker. And it makes even less sense as you play Endwalker that there'd be any group of people not involved, one way or another. They don't even contribute. They don't even come up in the story like, oh, Doma's, like, usually Doma, what happens with the Japanese in 14, it's like, oh, the Domans are helping, like, spy, like, you know, ninjas, you know. They're spying on them with their ninja, you know, kunoichis. It's like, okay, whatever. At least you mention them, give them an excuse for not being here. They don't even bother with that in Endwalker. They just go with it. Just ignore them. Just pretend they don't exist. It's really weird to me. It always bothered me. You spend an entire, arguably most of Stormblood, other than, well, no, okay. You put aside all the Alamegan shit, which is like 80% of Stormblood. The rest of it is the fucking Japanese. You're completely rebuilding their country. You're like, literally, you have to each week donate certain amounts of money to, well, if you want to. You don't have to. But if you wanted to rebuild Doma and help them, you have to go and donate, you know, 20,000 gil, 40,000 gil worth of items. One time a week to help them rebuild their country. And you get to see it rebuilding, and eventually it's done, and it's kind of fun. It is fun. I enjoyed doing that. Like, seeing this little city rebuild itself. But, like, you've gone that far as the Warrior of Light. You've completely rebuilt this. You've not only saved this nation and freed it, but you rebuilt it with your own fucking hands and money. After going to war for them because they were too much of a pussy to do it. And the same thing, like, so it's a very similar tale to Alamigo. Everybody in Stormblood pretty much is like, oh, we were taken over by Garlemald a long time ago. Wham, wham, wham. You go and help them, you go save them. The thing is, even Alamegans, and oh boy, I hate them, even they are more grateful, because they help in Endwalker. Even the Alamegans are better people than the Japanese in that game. It's like self-hating fanfiction by the writers. I would say, oh, it's related to, like, you know, Japan being very nationalistic and, like, xenophobic and stuff, but that shouldn't be the case at this point in the game. It was early on. I tried to milk a sheep. That's gross. I shouldn't have sold those eggs because I'm going to go buy that thing, maybe. I don't know. It was stupid. Anyway, that's not the part I'm trying to bitch about. I keep getting distracted in my head. Endwalker is amazing. And let me say that first. Endwalker is a fucking unbelievable, amazing end to the story, and just as a story of its own, it's incredible. It's this really powerful story of basically facing, you know, being black-pilled completely, which is, you know, just despairing and giving up on everything. Like, just losing all hope completely. and realizing, you know, all this negative stuff. Really, you know, like, what's the point of anything? Nothing we do can help anything. Nothing we do is going to matter. Nothing we do does matter. In the end, we're all fucking going to die because of ourselves, blah, blah, blah. Very emo bullshit. It does it really well, though, as usual. It's just, it's a game about, you know, the complete loss of hope. Not a game, but a part of the game. Endwalker alone is all about that. And it does it really, really, really good, really powerful, really meaningful and emotional. And all that. But then, like, it's about overcoming that. I don't know how I got to this. Anyway, Alamigo sucks. Is that what I was talking about? I don't know. Oh, I mean, Alamigo doing all these horrible, boring cutscenes again. One, I remembered they don't even fucking voice act most of the lead into Endwalker, which makes it even worse. Oh, right, I need adamantite. Okay. Can I buy a girl's present? No, because I need a thing from you, fucking idiot. Fucking asshole boomer. Yeah, I'll bring you some monster, you fucking... Away we go. It's not just that it's boring, it's that it's bad, that lead in. Like, I don't know how to describe without spoilers, but it's just so unenjoyable. Well, what I was trying to say within, why I brought up, wait, I can just put milk in there? Okay, good, I can't. Why I brought up Stormblood is to say that lead into Endwalker, I think I hate more. I did the first time, and I am so far the second time. It is really, really bad. Like, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything other than say, hey, remember that thing in that other Final Fantasy? It's like just a reference, a Reddit reference thing or something. I don't like it. I never liked it. Didn't like it the first time, don't like it the second time. Endwalker is incredible. It's incredible. But that first, like, it's going to be faster now because I'm going to speed read through it all. But that first 10, 15 hours or so is just abysmal. I do have what it takes, asshole. I don't understand. Adamantite. And 20,000 bucks. Don't put it on the list, asshole. Is this not adamantite? Mistral. Oh, shit. I don't know what the hell adamantite is then. Well, since we're here. Wow, look at all those hearts. My cows are taking a lot longer to get happy with me. My sheeps don't care about me at all. It's just boring. It's just boring, irritating, not voice acted for some reason for most of it. Like, it's not even like most of the game I can any slower part, like Realm Reborn and stuff. A lot of people like, oh, it sucks. No, Realm Reborn is really important though. And it doesn't suck anyway. It's interesting. It's fun. It just feels like more of a generic MMO. So there are a lot of quests that, you know, aren't that interesting. There's this and that. It's fine, though, to me. I liked Realm Reborn anyway. And it's so important to the rest of the story, all the way up through the end of Endwalker. Like, it's always important, and it does really set up a lot of important things, and this and that. It's got good twists, got good story. Especially post-Realm Reborn stuff, leading into the Heavensward stuff is unbelievable. So good. It's part of what makes Heavensward something that I feel is one of my favorite things, just even on its own. Endwalker is amazing, but it only works, obviously, you can't just jump in Endwalker. It doesn't mean anything to you then. Endwalker is so much... I could plant more, but I really don't want to. Endwalker is, the culmination of the entire game since Final Fantasy XIV 1.0. All the way up to there, and everything that's happened between, other than Doma, apparently. And so it's one of those things where, like, is it amazing? Is it as perfect as it should be, other than that first intro part of it? Yeah. But you can't just jump in there. It doesn't make sense then. You wouldn't get... It wouldn't be amazing to you then. It would still be pretty cool, I think. But that would be fucking retarded of you, and don't do it. And if you do it, don't watch my videos. Because you're an asshole. It's like reading the last chapter of a book because someone says it's really, really good. It's the conclusion of that story is so amazing you read it, and then you just read the conclusion, like watching the last episode of an anime or 20 minutes of a movie, the final 20 minutes, like, this is the conclusion, and it's incredible. It's perfect. It is exactly everything you'd want for, the ending of Final Fantasy XIV, or at least this portion of the past 10, 11 years of Final Fantasy XIV story. But that lead-in portion, man, it's so bad. Even ignoring the game, basically, and having, like, videos on my other monitor, and not, half paying attention, half reading through it real fast, speed reading, because I'm not skipping the cutscenes entirely. There's no point in playing it again. Even though this part... That's where I'm getting the question for myself, is, like, is this part something I need to sit through? Because, like I just said, there's no relevance to anything. Realm Reborn was relevant to everything, even the parts that you might think are boring or this or that. It mattered to the story. Well, when did you break fucking over, asshole? You're always in here with the old guy. But these 10, 15 hours or so, they have nothing to do with anything other than themselves. Like, it lightly introduces a new character, I suppose. Very, very vaguely. And that's kind of it. And it just reminds you, like, hey, I'll just mute all that, because it's spoilers. What episode is this? Who the fuck knows? 7:30, 32 minutes. But it just reminds you of a character who's been away for a while. Make sure you remember, you're like, oh, look at it, remember? Not like somebody you forgot, but just like, like, hey, it's this person again. And then it introduces a new bad guy. Who isn't a very good bad guy, it's just a fucking Kefka, basically. And I fucking hate Kefka. I think Final Fantasy VI is abysmal. I think it's one of the worst games they've ever made. Not ever made in general, one of the worst Final Fantasy games, though. One of the worst games this team. Well, not this exact team, but, the Final Fantasy people. Square Enix. I can't say that because Square Enix made a lot of bad games that are unrelated to Final Fantasy. Especially their Western games, their American games. Like... Come on, guys. What are those last plots? There's one more plot. Do it. Do it. There you go. Come on, dog. Oh my god, come on. Where's my dog? Oh, there he is. Play fetch, fucker. What are you doing? You're usually smarter than this. Oh my god, okay. We're going aside, puppy. Um, so it's like I'm at a point where I'm just like I am kind of just skipping some of these cutscenes because they don't have any relevance to any fucking anything. There's a very specific. Well, no, even that part. No. Even once you get into Endwalker, technically, man, I remember I was so upset. I was bitching so much when I played this game originally. Not originally, when I played Endwalker originally. I was so disappointed. Hold on. Oh, shit. I didn't remember the knife. Yeah, I was just so disappointed with it because even the title card for Endwalker is just pathetic. It's just terribly pathetic and disappointing. You know what the title card is for Endwalker? This game that, you know, all the promotional stuff is like this obsession with the moon and stuff and blah blah. And also, you know, again, it's the conclusion to this 10-year, real lifelong story. And how do they make the title card, which usually is this really cool image and stuff? Even the promotional version, like the actual like promo design for Endwalker's art, like their logo and stuff, is cool. The main menu screen is cool. When you first launch the game, is really cool. But in the game, when you get to the part where it transitions into officially being Endwalker, and they reveal the title card and all this, and it is just, it's the middle of the day. It's like morning, I think. It's not even like dusk or something. It's just the middle of, it's the morning. It's the early morning. But like early enough where the sun is like, it's like 11 in the morning. And it's like foggy, I think. And it looks up. And this isn't a controlled, you know, this is not pre-rendered because you're in it. But like, this is not a thing where you control, you know, like when you go is when the weather is. It's not one of those situations with this cutscene. Because you go to sleep and then you're arriving in this new town. So they controlled when you arrived and everything. And the camera just pans up a little bit. And you're on a ship, and then you see the moon. You know how the moon can sometimes be visible in day. And you can barely tell it's there because it's so bright and sunny out. And that's it. And just says Endwalker. That's it. It was one of the most disappointing things in the world. I'm not even to that yet. I'm hours away from that still. Well, maybe not hours, but I'm a few hours away. But not a massive amount. But, like, there's nothing good to say about that intro to Endwalker. Just disappointment all around. And it sucks because it is so amazing. I was so disappointed with Endwalker. I was so upset. I was like, this is going to be Stormblood again, isn't it? But no, luckily not. Luckily it's an amazing game. But pushing through this portion again is a little difficult, admittedly. So if you ever play Final Fantasy XIV, 1, play through from the beginning, don't skip. And 2, when you get to Endwalker, just power through the intro. It's bad, but it's worth getting through. It's really bad, but it's worth getting through. And like, yeah, like it just has no relevance to anything else. The later stuff does. You know, once you do hit that title card, then it starts, you know, being a little more relevant. But up until then, pretty much nothing that happens has any value to the story. Or any connection to the story from that point on. It's kind of fucking retarded. It literally is just there. It feels like it's just there for, I mean, and this is true for some of the Endwalker early stuff too. Because remember, I'm saying the first 10 to 15 hours, and that's including both a lot of the lead-in portion, but also including a lot of the very early parts of Endwalker. Not entirely, though, because the first portion of... Well, no, the first portion of Endwalker is really boring. Man, Endwalker really has a bad start. That's what I'm remembering, is what's happening in this conversation here. In this monologue. But it does build up into this incredible, just nothing else like it in the world kind of thing. So stick to it. Play it. It's amazing. It's other than the beginning of it, it is everything you could hope it would be. And beyond. Like, it goes so far beyond any expectation, even the highest expectations you could have had for it. It just keeps going further. It's really, really good. I'm very excited to be playing it again. I just have to power through this fucking part again. I want that mayonnaise maker, but I don't know how to get that material. I have an idea. So apparently there's a second mine that opens up during winter that I never found. I still am not 100% sure where it is. It's just called the Winter Mine. I could just Google it, I guess. But I'm going to try to look it for it. I'm pretty sure the only place I could think where it would be. So I'll head over there once winter's here, if I remember to. Because that is absolutely not going to be in this video, clearly. I just saw you go in, you asshole. It was the wrong person still. You're going to go in there too, aren't you? They all just have an orgy in there every time? I don't... It's the weekend. I'm eating it. But it's like... Oh no, I talked enough. Bored you enough with my Final Fantasy XIV. I gave my old character that I'm playing through Endwalker now as... oh, I forgot a present for her. That's not why I'm here. Well, I gave her Lightning's hair from 13. Originally, she didn't have that hair. I've changed her hair almost every expansion, which I think is a fun thing to do. So now she's got Lightning's hair. Is there somebody in front of me? Okay, no. Fine, I won't help you. I don't need to anyway. I've got plenty of money, you fuckers. $423, not including all this shit I've already wasted out here. Apples and honey or something I can only get right now. I like collecting them. Oh, whoops. Get my way, horse. Fucking idiot. I wonder if I can put... I still don't know if I can put stuff on the... Let's try it with the apple. Oh. That answered that real quick. Could be in the refrigerator. More apples and more honey. How are we doing anyway? 40%. 4 fruits, 60% house. 88,000 gold. 10 chickies, 3 cows, 3 sheep, 9 fish. They finally are breeding. 2 dead chickies. Satake full. Shaggy almost full. I don't know how. I hate him. Wood, 423. Fish food, 141. We got plenty of cow food. Got plenty of chicken feed. Strawberries? I want to sell every kind of food. Okay, that middle to upper one, that's 0 is lettuce. I've got seeds for that. Strawberries, I don't know. I don't remember. He didn't have any seeds for strawberries. Or the leeks or whatever the hell that is on the bottom. You know, above the milk. And pumpkins? Maybe he did sell pumpkins. Should I go talk to the Chinaman? I kind of want to sell at least one of everything. Bands. Quack. Okay. Well, we're good today, I think. Well, no, because I don't know how the game works. If I go to bed now, will they finish working? Or will it just say, okay, they went home now? So we're going to do. You know what? Winter's coming, so we might as well, 8. You know what? We're going to keep some of these fish, actually. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Can you get the fuck out of the way? Jesus. Get the fuck out of the way. Gonna put some fish in the freezer. For cooking. Fridge, sorry. It's the freezer, though. I really want a full, just freezer-sized freezer. A full-sized freezer. Most of my food is freezer stuff. And that does no, I don't mean most of the food is frozen dinners. No, I cook a lot, actually, lately. But what do you do with, you know, beef and shit? You freeze it until you're ready. And the more space I have for that, the better. And you can freeze practically anything. Freeze bread. It comes out fairly okay. Not always. Sometimes it's kind of gross. So it's like, I just want a giant freezer. You still need a refrigerator for, you know, milk and stuff. And cheese and all that. And to thaw the beef out and chicken out and stuff. Like, I need mostly freezer space, because I'm mostly dealing with freezer stuff. And like, I'd like to also be able to make just, because I have that slow cooker now, that crock pot. I'd like to be able to make giant portions and just freeze it, and then, you know, a week later, I could just warm up, you know, another 3 meals worth of portions of whatever I made, and I have more food without having to cook again. Basically my own frozen dinners. Why is it the frozen dinners have so many preservatives when they're frozen? Just to make them taste good still for a long time? Because they're frozen, so it's not like they're going to go bad. You know, loading them up with sodium isn't going to make them somehow last longer in a freezer. Is it because of transport? We have freezer trucks now. For decades now, we've had freezer trucks. A can. Oh, puppy. Nobody's gonna do what I'm doing on my property. I'll just put a net in here. It's my land. Okay, fine. All you were gonna die soon anyway, because winter's coming. And all the fish shall perish once winter is here. Let's check the fields. Stupid fucking owners. They look done to me. Look done to me. Peppers look so wilted. They're not. They just look that way. Apparently, well, no, we won't get into that. No, 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 no. Boom, 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 bang. I'm enjoying the slow cooker. I think it's kind of cool. I did successfully... Sure, I talked about this probably. Maybe. I don't know. I did successfully make chicken for the first time in my life. Yeah, you heard me. The first time in my whole life. I've made chicken before. No matter what I did, it would come out raw inside still. I mean really raw too, like slimy pink. Not pink like... Not pink... I mean, this would still be not edible, not safe to eat. But I'm not talking like, oh, it's a little, you know, the... There it is. I was looking for the gold egg. Where it's like flaky, but still a little bit pinkish or reddish. No, I mean, it was still that completely smooth, liquidy, slimy looking sack of shit inside. That chicken is when it's raw. God, I hate raw chicken. It's disgusting. I would even... I'd cook that shit, so I'd do anything I tried. I tried everything, other than a slow cooker. I even tried, like... I put chicken... I gave up on chicken for years because of it. I was even putting... Every now and then I'd buy it again, and I was like, okay, this time I'm just going to put it in the oven. Not even try the pan frying shit, because that never worked for me. Just going to throw it in the fucking oven. How have these harvested twice, and those ones still haven't at all? Maybe they did, and I just forget that I did it already. Time of Final Fantasy or something. Yes, I think that is what happened. I think I do remember those having sprouted. Can I go to church on Sundays? What? No, no, no. Okay, fine. Little bastard. The slow cooker, I just put that shit in there. Or I was saying, like, I even tried one time. I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna put it in the oven. I'm just gonna cook it until it's done. As an experiment, I'm just gonna cook it. Just, I put it in there for hours and hours, like 6 hours of fucking cooking in an oven at a high temp, and it didn't help. It still was raw. Get out of the fucking way, man. Come on. The animals are so fucking dumb. Yeah, I had it in there for like 6 hours at like 400 degrees, and it still came out somehow. The inside was still completely raw. The outside was mostly raw too. Maybe I just had bad luck and the oven was just like, maybe the pilot light was out, because we had a gas oven at home. I don't here. I wish I did. That stuff's so much better to cook with. But, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. Gotta figure out a little pasture area for the animals during winter if I remember to. Like right outside the door, because cows and sheep are so slow to move. Always. That upper angle just does not work. Four, five, six. Okay. But the slow cooker, toss that shit in there. Also, its slow cooker kind of went bad because not the slow cooker, the chicken kind of went bad. Like it still tastes good in the end, but I had to cook it with like taco seasoning. So what happened was the chicken broth I had bought, of course, and also the giant 3-pound bag of pot stickers I bought, and all the cans I buy. Everything I get these days is fucking broken open or dented to hell in bad spots, or this or that's wrong with it. It's so irritating, upsetting. And of course, the chicken broth. The chicken broth I got, which was that like box kind that the normal kind people get, where it comes that weird rectangle up vertically box. It was already opened when I opened it up to use it. It was already fucking opened inside, and everything was open, and like a quarter of it was missing. So somebody went to Walmart. And actually took some chicken broth, like it poured into a cup or something, and stole it. Because I get home and that's what I have is broken into fucking chicken broth. Not when I get home, but when I finally try to use it. It was very upsetting. So I had, luckily, I know how to use the internet. And I found a guide of how to deal with that for, like, if you don't have or don't want to use broth or whatever. There's a bunch of ideas, like you can even just throw water in there, you just need liquid. But instead I did, what do you need for cookies? I might be able to make cookies. I feel like there's something I don't have that you need for cookies. Wait, I can make milk cheese or something. Can I make something? Butter? Make her some cookies. But yeah, it was... So I had to use, luckily though, I have... What am I missing? Flour? Got flour in there. I have beef bouillon powder, like not the cube, but the powder form. And it said 10 flour, milk, 3 butters. What am I have eggs? What am I missing? What are you talking about? I have butter, eggs, and flour. What? I'm just trying to figure out what I'm missing. Do I need it on me at the time? No, that's not the case. Butter, milk, egg, flour. This is not the case, but I'm just going to try and see why it's not. Wait, have I only done it with small milk before? Is that the issue? That might be the issue. Let me see. I just remember, because I'm very specific about its recipes. Wait, no milk at all. Butter, egg, and flour. What am I missing? Butter, egg, and flour. Wait, do you run... Okay, no, sugar. It's not gonna work. For whatever fucking reason. What? I don't understand. What am I doing? I genuinely don't know what I'm fucking up here. What am I missing? Cook dish. Butter. Egg. Flour. I have all of this. I have all the utensils needed. I have all the... Try... Well, I can't try anything. You know, butter, egg, flour without... I clicked that by mistake. Let's try it without that. Maybe it is the egg quality's wrong. I really don't know what I'm missing. I'm probably being an idiot, but I don't understand what I could possibly be missing. That's exactly what I'm supposed to have. Well, is the egg quality maybe? Fucking retarded. Well, I'm completely gone on what I was talking about, so... Don't pee everywhere, doggy. Bitch better still be here. I mean, this beautiful maiden better still be here. Don't you fucking run away. No, no! Don't. I'll throw my cookies on the ground by mistake. Don't do it. What the fuck? She's just gone. All that time to make her special little cookies, and she does this to me. Women. Typical women. Bing, bum, bing, bum, bing, bum. I really don't remember what I was talking about. I do sometimes consider if I need to be diagnosed with ADD or something. Not like diagnosing it would help at all, but I can go on my resume of retard things. I didn't mean to give you that first. Oh, have some milk too, I guess. There you go. Okay, bitch. Beautiful maiden. My apologies. Dun, 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 dun. So that's what it was. I found I could mix that. I could make boiling water and mix the bouillon, and but the thing is, it was beef bouillon, so it made the chicken really taste and smell weird. I mean, it's not like broth in general doesn't smell really putrid. It always does, but chicken cooked in beef broth is a little a little weird. It tasted funky, not in like a sicky, like unsafe to eat way, just like ugh. It's like, so I put some Taco Bell seasoning on there and made tacos with it. It was good. Whatever, they had beef, yes. I think part of that was the fact that it tasted like beef. A weird beef flavor to chicken texture, which I did not like too much. I didn't dislike it. It was fine. I like the tacos were fine. The fact is, I'm also just not a big fan of chicken in general. I'm a beef boy. But chicken does good in slow cookers. But yeah, that's the first time I ever cooked chicken that I could actually eat, and I did eat. Because it didn't come out raw. How do I manage to make raw chicken after 6 hours and 400 degrees? I don't know. Again, maybe like the pilot light was like out. No, because the stove felt really hot back then. It had been like 10 years, but yeah. I quit chicken for 10 years. I didn't quit eating it. I just quit making it, trying to make it. When you keep failing to make something so like where it's dangerous to eat every time, it's a waste of money. Eventually, you just say, okay, well, I'm not gonna ever cook that. I'll just buy it, cooked. Until now. My final revenge on the chicken. You know what that chicken would go with? Like enchiladas would be pretty good, I guess. I could try that. Gotta buy some enchilada sauce, though. There's so many things I could do with that chicken if I didn't have that fucking broth in there. I almost wonder if the broth, even chicken broth, would make it like, ugh, you know? Like maybe I shouldn't do any broth in there and just cook the chicken with water. Because I want it to not have flavor, so I can cook it again with, you know, whatever. So I can basically freeze a bunch of it and make it whatever I want to at the time. Like I can make chicken tacos, chicken enchilada, just, you know, pulled chicken, like pulled pork kind of with chicken. I don't know, like a versatile option would be kind of cool, I suppose. Get the middle, dude. I don't have my scythe on. How am I to marry this girl? Who could be in the toolbox? I don't feel like my stuff with her is growing any higher. Wait, where are my seeds? Okay, there. Like, I wish there was a way to tell how much she likes me, like there is for everybody else. Like, I know characters have scenes and stuff, cutscenes or whatever. I don't know how to trigger cutscenes. I guess I could look it up, but... Oh, tired. What? Oh my god, it's Pepe. What? He just gone. There's a frog hiding in my grass. Is that what frogs do? Hide in farm grass? What the fuck? Kind of scary. Didn't know what the hell it was at first. Oh god. I don't like that. There's a noise that kind of has me worried, but I'm gonna just keep playing. Convince myself it wasn't what I think it was. And hopefully be right. That door noise did not help. Nor did that one. It's not all watered, guys. Didn't look watered to me, at least. I'm gonna do little smokies again, but this time with the right kind of smokies. Beef smokies. I used to like the normal just pork sausage from whatever fucking company is. The company that sells this shit, you know. But then they fucked it all up. It's kind of gross now. The beef is still good though, luckily. I do enjoy my sausage. So I don't want them to fuck it up. I'm going to rehire them tomorrow? Should pay attention to anything about when the Chinese guy was there so I know when I can buy the seeds from him. But I didn't. Oh, close. Apparently, Friends of Mineral Town is literally this, just on Game Boy something. One of the Game Boys. I did not know until recently. I looked it up by mistake. It's literally, I don't know why it's just this game and it's called that, because I don't recall them ever saying this is Mineral Town. But it's this. At a different angle, though. So it's a straight on instead of this diagonal shit. And everybody has names in town. Instead of being nameless characters. Why do they still only make medium? Is it really just because I never let them out? I never let Moo out once? Sheep is kind of useless. Grow shit faster. Yeah, I'm gonna redesign the outside once the season's up. Once we're in winter. And the beginning of spring will be hard because I'm gonna have to be hoeing out there and shit to set it up. And also planting seeds. What the fuck? I'm all talked out. Finally. Oof. 750, I don't have that. I have 400 something. We'll be able to do that during winter for sure. If I just keep chopping wood every day, we should be able to do that during winter pretty easy. Boom, yeah, 465. I don't know, easy, but we'll be able to do it during winter. Should have brought a present for my girl. Why am I here? I'm buying flowers. There's a commercial. I'm not going to explain them. The guy has flowers in a funny way. That's all you need to know. It's a game show commercial. Flowers. I may have turned the fan at my microphone multiple times during this video without realizing it, not even thinking about it. I don't think I did. Oh, everybody's in here, jeez. Today's shopping day for her. Just spent her husband's money. Congrats. It's funny, I kind of don't care. One. boom, buddy, boom, 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 boom. Do it, do 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 do. I'm making time. I just want to see something. Perfect. 10 minutes left to go. Because he said it was something for the mayonnaise that I never had before. So, but I remember it was something different for the girl's present. I just mix up which one I can actually make. Nope, I don't know where orichalcum or adamantite are. It must be in the other place. Bum ba-ding bum boom bum boom ba-ding boom 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 boom. I'll wait until they're sitting around being lazy. He's a tanker. Just jump in here with all my flour. Here we go. Green, purple. It could be anywhere though. Fuck, I can't reach him. Okay. One more? Okay, one more. So hope he's obvious and doesn't sit next to the other ones and I get confused too soon. Huh. Well, they're all leaving, so I don't know which is which now. Reds, 2 blues. Uh-oh. There's like 3 purple blues. He came from a weird direction, I'll give it to him. I'm going to rehire them. I'm going to remember to rehire them. Yeah, you heard me. You heard those words, those sad, sad words for you. I'm gonna have to rehire them next time. Oh, what a sad day it is. What a sad moment for you. What a terrible, terrible thing has happened in that you must wait for the next episode. Oh, boo hoo, oh, boo hoo, boo hoo, boo hoo. You know what happens before next episode, though? You fuck off.